Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, there's no end to this, but as far as the anchor, yeah, I cut that off a long time ago. I don't believe in looking back. But I want to say the impact of the company. Mike threw numbers out there, and I've gone through many numbers. You know, if we had 24 products and you went A to Z and put a different amount on each one, even average would be $1,000 a month just in one sale. So what you got to do is if you look at the world right now, about half of the world population, little under half, lives on $6.85 a day. Okay, about $200 a month. So you got to wonder, and these are people, I talked to Bob and a couple of these guys last night. You have highly educated people, but where they were born and where they grew up, there's no opportunities. And it looks like nobody's offering them an opportunity. That's why I believe looking forward, bringing millions and millions and tens of millions of people into this company is going to happen. And I believe quicker than we could imagine. You take a young guy, maybe from Cameroon, or a young lady that's educated, and Bob had told me they could make something like $5 a day or $10 a day riding people around on their scooter. Now, these are people with degrees. They have nowhere to go. It's like being the best fisherman in the world and you're in the Sahara Desert. You're not going to catch shit. I don't care how good a caster you are. I don't care what kind of bait you have. But if you really think about this, and I'm talking to people from Africa and India and all that, I like Mike. I've known the potential of this company for a long time. And thinking about the money and what it could do, it blows me away. And I'm a pretty big dreamer. I mean, I'm a very big dreamer. I believe in everything's possible. But what this company was designed, the way it was designed, I hear people talking about X amount of dollars. Yeah, I think you can make some of this money by accident. But if you really work at it, you use the system. There's one thing people need to know, and I mean people watching this. When you learn the tools and how to use them, if you can make $5, you can make $500,000. Once you learn how it works and you work it, that's possible. I'm not saying that's going to happen for everybody, but once you learn. Now remember, the code in the real world on business is about 1 or 2% learn the code, whatever that code is, whether it's marketing, SEO, whatever. There's a code, and some people get to that and they learn it, and that's about 1 or 2%. With OnPassive, all of the mysterious part of it, or the heavy lifting, or the calculations and how to do this and how to do that, have been done by Ashley Farah. You just got to learn how to use the tools to get what you want. I've said this for 6 years, over 6, at least 6. The power you have is you're here. That's plenty. Now, get in the system, rip the rear view mirror off. Don't worry about he shed, she shed, this happened. Who gives a crap? Nobody cares. Move forward, because I'm telling you, as we all mingle with founders and each other, we haven't seen nothing yet. This game hasn't started yet. We're sitting on the sideline. We haven't gone in the game yet. Now, you can go in the game or you can sit on the sideline. I recommend get in the game and run and use every tool you can to get where you want to get as quick as you can. Just imagine now, and I looked this up. Imagine half the world is living on $200 a month. Let's double that. You say, wow, double. Guys, double's $400. That's it. $400, double the income for 3.7 billion people. What would it do? You're starting to paint the world a different color. And I want to tell you, with this business, if you can help people get where they want to get, helping them with the tools, one thing is it educates you while you're doing it. Two is if they do well, you're going to do well also. So it's a win, 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 win. That's the beauty of the company. But there will be people in 4 or 5 years that have doubled their income, doubled, some more. And you're going to get an energetic young person from Cameroon, for example, get a little webinar with Bob and a couple of these crazy tech guys, and you're going to talk, and they're going to go, can I do this now? And the answer will be yes. What do I need to do? You show them how to do it, what they need to do, and back up. Just get the freak out of their way. They've never had this opportunity in their lifetime. They're going to be coming in. All Ash is going to have to worry about at that time is packing new servers in so he can handle the freaking flow. Because that's what I believe is going to happen around the world. Quickly, very quickly. And you're going to see your countries, everybody's countries changing. I'm going from country to country of Madagascar. What do they make? $60 a month? 2 sales and the guy won the lottery. Right? So let's put it in perspective. Now, while all that's going on, you take the system, you maximize what you can do, which I believe you should. We have no guarantees on how long we're going to be here. I say push the gas pedal to the floor and then show other people how to do the same thing. There'll come a day there won't be affiliates. I don't know when that's going to be, but I would imagine it could happen. Maybe not in our lifetime because we're going to be growing bigger at the bottom and on our way up. So this will be the biggest company in the world, I believe. There was a statement made, I believe, by Bob. You asked somebody in another country about Amazon. Now, to Amazon, this is the biggest thing that ever happened. Some countries don't know what Amazon is, except a rainforest. They have no freaking idea what it is. So that's one company that's worth $1 trillion, or maybe $2 trillion, and we haven't come to the market yet, and we're global. I hear people now saying, oh, I live here, I live in Australia, I live in Bangkok, let that go. You live on the globe. You're in a global company. You can blow this up everywhere. When myself, Mike, and Dan were marketing, we did one more time since we've been in, and we had people flying in from Morocco, right? From Morocco. And I never mentioned the company. I mentioned the opportunity in very short amount of words. But like I'm saying, focus on, if you look at the people, almost half the world is living in poverty, extreme poverty, what that would mean to double their income. And that's not outrageous. $200. It's 8 sales at 25. Mike's right. There'll be different sales. If let's say you had 26 products, A to Z, all of them will be a different amount of income. All of them will be a different commission. The amount will be different, but it could still be the same percentage, 25%. It could be 30%. It could be 50%. We don't know. But I'm telling you, we do know one thing for sure. Asmifara wants to give away the farm. I believe he's got people hired to put restraints on him because he wants this to happen. He wants this to happen for everyone. But yeah, I believe, yeah, if you're looking back or you got an anchor on, let it go. Because like Mike said, there's not going to be a big warm-up thing. Here we come, 30 days, 15, 14. No. Okay, everybody, go. And you'll be going, and if you're the one worried about stuff that don't matter, or he said and she said, let's get ready to rumble. And you go, and then if you want to really blow it up, you don't have to go up and say, hey, I made $1 million last month. You say, because of this company, I paid off my debt. I bought a new car. I was able to change my address. I'm putting my kids through school online that I own. My business has a school online, top-notch school, by the way, which is another $1 trillion industry by itself. Those things, if that doesn't blow you up, you've got to be dead. You need CPR. You got to look at what we have, where we're going, and be ready to go. And stop saying, well, I don't know, or can that happen? It's going to happen whether you do it or not. It's happening. You want to be part of it, go. Nobody's going to force feed you, but get the tools, latch onto somebody that can help you get started. And by the way, there'll be people that are not even in this company that will be multi-millionaires, and they don't even know what this company is yet. And they're only going to find out by one of you. And I'm talking to people outside of this webinar. So you are the key to an explosion, a big explosion. And the world needs it. Watch the news. We need it. And we might be the ones that the door knocks, and it's you. So anyway, that's all I have right now.